Hi everyone, I'm Kate McCauley from Pattern Emporium. Welcome to another episode of What's in the Pattern. In this video, I will take you through our latest pattern, the Reconnect Cardi. If you haven't seen one of our videos before, I sew a whole bunch of the latest pattern and I show you what sort of fabrics you can use, what sort of styles that you can make, and show you how you can get creative by mashing or pattern hacking. And then in our Facebook group, our team of testers will show you their sews over a wide range of sizes. They've used all sorts of different fabrics and all sorts of styling so that you can see something that you might relate to. And don't forget about our giveaway. All you need to do is comment on this video here or in our group and comment on the tester photos to go in the draw to win one of these cardi patterns. So let me tell you about the features and the options in this pattern. It is a Longline Cardi and it is a fit and flare silhouette. This means that is fitted, as you can see, through the upper body, and then from the waist down it flares. So now the lengths. There are a couple of different options depending on the style that you choose. You can make a knee length or a midi version in the regular version. Or if you wanted to add a ruffle, which is surprisingly chic, you can make a knee length, a midi, or a maxi version. It has a V front neckline, and you can add buttons or snaps, or like I've done here, you can just leave it open. Now the sleeves, there are a couple of different sleeves. There is a regular long sleeve, so you can make a plain long sleeve, or you can add a cuff, or you can add a long or turn back cuff. And this regular sleeve comes in two widths. It comes in a fitted and then a slightly wider semi-fitted. So under the semi-fitted, you can put a fitted sleeve if you want to layer. Now, as we know, not everybody has the same proportions to their bodies, so I've also included an adjustment section for this sleeve where you can increase the bicep, so you can increase the measurement around here, and I've included a video as well. It is very straightforward. And then for the warmer weather, we have a cap sleeve and a short sleeve. Now, if you want to make this very, very glamorous, you can add the puff sleeve. So it is a long puff sleeve, so it's gathered here, gathered at the elbow, and has a nice straight sleeve just to really show off that puff on the lower part of the arm. Now the pockets, of course we have pockets. We have two pockets for you. We have what I call the stitch pocket. You might know it as the foxy pocket. I call it the t-shirt pocket. And it is, if you can see here, it is stitched to the front of your cardi, so there is no bulk. And then at the opening, which is why I call it a t-shirt pocket, it has a band like you'd put on the neckline and like around the edge of this. And then there's also a patch pocket, which I will show you in a minute. And then finishing your whole cardigan off is a narrow band all the way around that just adds that beautiful finish all the way around. And then around this band, you can add either buttons or snaps, or you can just leave it plain like I have. I have to show you my favorite first because this was a real surprise to me. My style is very pared back. It's quite minimal, which you can probably tell by my patterns. I don't put a lot of ruffles on my own garments, but when I made this one, it is so chic. Look at that ruffle. Now I think fabric is one of the secret tricks of this ruffle. If you are looking for something chic and minimal and pared back, go with a light fabric. This is about 150 GSM. It's so beautiful. It is modal, merino and elastane. So it has that recovery, but it's just so beautiful. It's t-shirt fabric, but amazing quality. And with the pockets, so these are the stitched pockets that I've used, and I call this the t-shirt pockets because it has a band on it like a t-shirt, so it's kind of like a t-shirt pocket. And then I've done the maxi version. I've chosen not to put any buttons on it. I've done the long sleeve with the cuff, and this is the regular sleeve. And because of the A-line, you really do get a lot of movement. It is just beautiful. And my pockets, which are the stitched pockets, and I'm wearing it with the sea change jumpsuit in a linen. So if you wanted to wear this to work, you could put something like the Entice Me dress, dress it up with a pair of heels or boots, and you are totally work ready and comfortable. And for those that are fans of the fake jumpsuit, here we have the palazzo pants, the timeout tank, and then you can just layer over the top. So comfortable, easy to wear, easy to put together. Love it. Next up we have warm and comfortable and again easy to wear. So this is a stretch merino jacquard. Let me show you. See that beautiful pattern that runs through it? You can see that through the light. Isn't it amazing? So you've got a fabulous just plain black cardigan and it has this gorgeous detail. So this is the midi length. I have got the patch pocket, can you see that? So the patch pockets are sewn into the side seam and they feature a mitered corner. If you just want to fold and fold, that is fine too, but you will see the options in the tutorial. On this one, I have done the semi-fitted sleeve, so it is looser through here, so I can put a top underneath and slightly looser through the cuff as well. With this one, I get the warmth of the wool and the gorgeous fabric, and it is just comfortable. You can just put it on and it will go with anything, whether you wanted to wear it with your fake jumpsuit, the timeout tank and the palazzos, or you want to put it with your trackies, and trackies are Australian for sweatpants, or you want to dress it up and be glamorous. It is totally up to you, but it is just so easy and lovely and comfortable to wear. Now remember, it is a fitted silhouette, so it's not going to be a big baggy cardigan. And if you wanted to wear a dress, this is actually two pieces. It's a timeout tank again, and I've just added the knee length heartlight skirt. Again, gorgeous for work, gorgeous for casual. Now if you need extra warmth over a winter outfit, so you've got a long fitted sleeve, then I would use the wider sleeve of the two regular sleeves. And you still get that gorgeous, pull your sleeves down underneath a little bit, and it just fits comfortably over the top. And off you go to your meeting. Now, if you are looking for a cover-up for a summer dress, what about a crochet? Isn't that fabulous? It's just light and soft. I've added a very narrow cuff, so just half the width of the current cuff. So it's a little bit shorter on my arm. I've used the regular sleeve. No pockets, just easy breezy and gorgeous. And you can keep it light on a summer's day over the top, or layer it up with the heartlight. Love that version. For the same gorgeous flowy kind of skirt in a dress, you could use the Wanderlust or the Spellbound as well. Now this is a crochet style fabric. It is very stretchy, and I got it from Jono's on the Sunshine Coast. And here it is with the Entice Me dress. So a little bit more dressed up, but still with that gorgeous casualness of a crochet. Love it. This is the cutaway sleeve of the Entice. And I'm loving it over my favourite sea change. It's a little shorts, one in linen, little play suit. My next cardigan is a little matching set. So I've used the Urban wide leg pants And I've done the midi length, added my little buttons to the front. I've added patch pockets, if you can see those. And it's just a gorgeous fish and flare silhouette. Now I must admit, this fabric wasn't the easiest to work with. It looks like a rib, but it's not really, so it didn't have the amount of stretch that I anticipated once I started sewing. So if you do happen to use this fabric, just keep in mind that it is a lot tighter than you'd expect. I would probably go up a size and I'd use the wider sleeve so it wasn't so tight. It's one of those fabrics that when you pull it, it lifts up. So the tighter the sleeve, and then it sort of pulls up your arm a little bit, and I can feel it very snug through my upper body and through my back. So yes, I would definitely go up a size next time. So you could wear it casual, or you could wear it with a favourite dress. This is the Entice Me in the sleeveless version. And it just adds that lovely, not just warmth of a layer, but comfortable as well. Now this fabric I got from Jono's on the Sunshine Coast, but you can also get it at Super Cheap Fabrics in this pink or in a grey. So cute with the pink. Look at that. Just real contrast. Love it. Now let's have a look at some awesome casual weekend wear, loungewear options. This is a French terry, so a poly French terry from Lush. And whilst it doesn't have a lot of vertical give, it's quite rigid, it does have a good deal of stretch and resilience, so it does make a good option. I'd probably advise doing the wider sleeves, but this is the fitted one and it isn't tight at all. I've just done the normal cuff. I've done the fabulous stitched pockets, and this is in the midi length. And it's just so casual and easy, and it's one of those things that, you know, you can just put on over jeans and a t-shirt, or shorts and a t-shirt, if either you're a little bit cold or you just want to nick out and you want to put something else on top. It has that gorgeous snugness through the top, but then that free-flowing hemline. I love this. After pre-testing, this was the first one I made. I absolutely love it. It's just got that really casual awesomeness about it, and with the stitch pockets, they don't flop down on the inside, they don't add any bulk through the hip. It's gorgeous. Now if you are after a short sleeve, I've done in a similar fabric, I have done a short sleeve option. And there you go. So I've done one patch pocket, nothing on this side, and I've added the ruffle. So a little bit more feminine with the little short sleeve. Now a short sleeve for this pattern is looser around the bicep, so it just gives you that lovely bit of ease in a little short sleeve. Very, very cute. And you can add buttons or not, so you've got that gorgeous band and the fabulous hemline, and then if you wanted to, you have the patch pocket. Now, if you are after something a little bit brighter, how about a poly knit? Isn't that awesome? So you've just got your, your weekend uniform, jeans and a t-shirt, and then this gorgeous splash of colour. If you wanted to add buttons, how good is that? And I've done, let me show you, I've done the patch pocket, and it's of course in the midi length. Lovely, easy, fabulous to wear. And then, I mean, how fantastic would this look with like a pink dress underneath, or a blue dress, even a white dress? It would just look gorgeous. And it's just easy breezy, really light, and it's something, if you do it in a poly or something that doesn't crease, It's something that will roll up quite small in your bag if you need it to. Let's have a look. There we go. And you can carry that with you and not worry if you're going to get a bit cooler. We have my tutorial sample. Now I use these fabrics in the tutorial so that you can see each element a little bit easier, but I actually thought it made a really cute cardigan. Often they're not wearable when I do the tutorial sample, but this one is really cute. So I've done the stitched pocket. You can probably see it easier here. And then I've added some black and white buttons and actual buttonholes on this side so that I can do it up if I want to. And then the cuff and the regular sleeve. And on the pattern you'll see that there are 3 buttons, but you can take them all the way down or just have one. It is totally up to you. You could just have one up the top. You could even put a tie if you wanted to. You could put a sash if you wanted to make it a dress. Easy breezy. I love it. Just light and easy and fun. I had the tiniest bit left of one of my favourite fabrics, so I made a matching set. What do you think? It's so comfortable, but it is cool because it is a viscose, which is lovely and cool and light. Now I have used on this one, I've done the knee length. I've used a viscose ribbing on the bands. It does have elastane, so it does have resilience. Added some buttons. I've done the extended cuff on this one. So if you wanted to wear it down on your hands, you can. If you wanted to ruche it up a little bit, you can. If you have long arms and you have made your sleeve without adjusting the sleeve length, add the long cuff. It will give you that extra length. Or if you want to fold it back, which is how it was originally designed, you can do that too. And a viscose is just, the thing I love about a viscose is that it's cool in the summer, but you can also wear it in the colder weather, and it just feels so good on the body. It has a really soft stretch. My preferred fabrics are fabrics with a soft stretch. I just find them more comfortable to wear, more comfortable on my body, so I can wear a more fitted style without feeling like it is a little bit tight. So there you go. What do you think? I love it. I love it, I love it. A double dose of one of my favourite fabrics. Now this particular fabric, it is an oldie. It is from my stash, originally from Wattle Hill, but it is no longer available. And yes, I also made a Keep It Simple in this fabric. Fun weekend, cute and matching. It can be fun to play around with different prints, with different things underneath, and create a look that's simple, that's busy, whatever suits your mood or your style. So I've done the regular fitted sleeve with the cuff and the patch pocket, so different on each side. And that's not me, that's the fabric. And it's just lovely and easy to wear, again with the timeout tank and the heartlight skirt. This is the Going Places dress. So it's strappy at the back and you have a couple of different options at the front. And it's gorgeous. So if you wanted to, you could just button it at the front and then you have the skirt poking out the bottom. Or not. It's totally up to you. This fabric, I'm actually not sure what it is. It's soft. It has good resilience, which you do need for the bands. And it's got a fun print. and it is from Jono's on the Sunshine Coast. And again, a great work option. This next one is awesomely casual. I thought I would have a little bit of fun with different fabrics. I have used a rib knit on the front, and this one is from Spotlight. I have used another rib knit on the sleeve. This one is from fabrics.com. And on the cuff, I've used some ribbing from Wattle Hill. And I think it makes a gorgeously casual cardi. Rib is really easy to wear. It gives you that little bit more room because it stretches so much more and then bounces back. So you want a rib that still has an elastane in it. You still want that resilience. I have used just the fitted arm on this one, and I've just narrowed the cuff. It just suited this particular style that I had in my head, and I've done in a knee length. Now, if you want a different length, it is easy. There are adjustment lines on the pattern, so you can, for instance, if you're very tall and you have a very long body, you could, if you wanted to, adjust it through here and then through the hemline. You can add on to the hem, take off the hem at your will. And of course, those instructions are in the tutorial. There is also a full bust adjustment if you are more than 2 sizes bigger between your upper bust and your bust. And just remember, when sizing your garment, read the size and fit instructions. We are very, very specific in the way you size yourself for each of our patterns. Now, the reason for that is we want you to get the best fit for your body. So we generally don't size based on your bust. We size based on your upper bust, so that it's all of this area up here, not just your bust, that you're taking into account. If you're more than 2 sizes bigger for the bust, you can just do a full bust adjustment to allow for that. And they're not scary, they're very, very straightforward when you're using a stretch fabric. Now, I added no pockets to this. It's just easy, casual, and fun to wear, but I did have a dress in this fabric, so let's have a look what that looks like. So there we go. So you could dress it up for work if you had a similar or complementary fabric. This is the tank dress skirt and the Follow Me bodice in the same fabric as the sleeves, which is just an easy fit rib knit. And that is quite fun, and I'm quite warm. So which is a really great option, especially if you are in an air-conditioned office. Now, if you have somewhere to go and you have a plain black dress, but you want it to be a little bit more glamorous, how about a puff sleeve? Isn't that fabulous? Look at that sleeve. It immediately dresses up the whole outfit. And if you wanted to button it, you could, or leave it open. It's just gorgeous. You get the gorgeous gathers at the shoulder and at the elbow, and then this fitted sleeve that really gives the puff its shape. So you want this section to fit nice and firmly. I've done it in the midi length. No pockets, just lovely and plain. And this fabric is actually quite stretchy. See? Stunning. And if you still wanted to make a statement, but not quite as loud, you could just go for a print. This is just a nice stretchy poly knit. Get that gorgeous shoulder. And because this fabric is more drapey than the other one, the sleeve is also a little bit more drapey. So how much body you have will affect how big this sleeve is going to be. I've done it in the midi length. Light and cool and easy to wear. If you wanted to make it sleeveless, I would probably use the armhole of one of our other patterns. For a nice loose sleeve, probably the Every Me tank. And basically you just transfer the armhole, transfer the band, and off you go. So what did you think? Have you chosen a favourite? I have too many favourites. I'd love to hear what you think, so comment below and let me know what was your favourite. And don't forget about our giveaway. All you need to do is comment on this video here or in our group and comment on the tester photos to go in the draw to win one of these Cardi patterns. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the group.